Jerry Ford, the beer review guy. I'm all by myself today. Wife's out shopping. Son went to work, so I'm by myself. This is a great opportunity to get to do this beer that Wayne Allen sent me. Tröegs, Bucks County Reviews is his channel name. Check him out. He's somewhat newer to the YouTube reviewing family, and he's finding some good stuff. He's a good reviewer. Check him out. Okay, so Tröegs Independent Brewing. This is one that, did I tell you? He sent me 2 beers. This was one of them. And it's an 8.2% ABV. It's a big one. So, like I said, I'm by myself. I'm just going to review this, sit down, and I don't know, I might pass out. I don't know. It was a busy day today at work. This is a Doublebock beer. Troegenator. I'm the Troegenator. I don't know why I did that. It just independent crafted and family owned. It's got this wicked looking half man, half, I don't know, Minotaur type looking dude. What else you got? It says something back here. This is a year-round offering. Color is bronze. Brewed with PA grains. Is that what that stands for? This is a 19.2 fluid ounce can. It says, where it says lager, it's a yeast. And it says malt is chocolate Munich Pilsner. We taste smooth caramel, stone fruit, fresh toasted grains. Now it says back here, one taste of Troegenator tells you this is no ordinary beer. At once malty and crisp, traditional yet timeless, a rebel with a sweet side. This deliciously dark Doublebock calls for so much grain, we had to custom build our brew house around it. Layered with notes of smooth caramel, stone fruit, and fresh toasted grains. Nator is a beer for people who love beer. Sweet. Founded in Pennsylvania by brothers John and Chris Troegenator. Tröegs Independent Brewing has been built by family, friends, and kindred spirits who share a love of great beer. Stop by and see us in Hershey, Pennsylvania. There's always something new to drink, eat, do, and see at Tröegs. There's a lot of information on here. Okay. Proudly brewed in Pennsylvania. Forgot to bring my little wedgie thing. My little wedgie thing that I can get underneath my tabs with. There we go. I don't know if it's going to fit in my bigger glass or not. This, he sent me this note with this. So he says, the 2 beers from Pennsylvania's best breweries, in my opinion, he says. The Troegenator is $2.99 for singles. For a single. Oh, wow. Wow, that smells really good. Wow, that just looks like a rich flavored beer. When it has that frothy looking, real foamy looking head to it like that. Plus it's kind of a light vanilla, kind of khaki colored. Yeah, that's bronze. Nice. The head is a slow dissipating head. I'll put this much in there, and then we can at least start with the aroma. It pretty much is just talking about what you'll taste, not what you'll smell. So let's just kind of go with what I get out of it on the aroma. I definitely get that caramel. That caramel note is big. Has a light sweetness to it. Almost light to medium, actually. You get it almost has kind of like a I almost want to say like sassafras or something that you would find in like a root beer type of an ingredient, or spice or something. Chocolate, a little bit, yeah. There is kind of a chocolate. I was thinking it, but I was like, I don't know if it's more caramel or more chocolate, but it's got a little bit of both in there. I don't know what stone fruit is, so I can't comment on that. Toasted grains, yeah, I get that. I mean, it's on the aroma as well as, they say it's on the taste too, but I'm getting it on the aroma. It has a malty aroma. Grainy, sure. Okay. It's all gonna go in there. I like it when it does that. Okay. Got a finger of head that's kind of hanging there. Well, let's see what we can do. A little bitter maltiness in the head there. Wow. That's strong. That alcohol, it can't help but to show through. But it's balanced really well with all these flavors that are in here. So you get the caramel malts. Is that what it was? Yeah. Light to medium carbonation, medium to full body. You get a dark bread crust, kind of a bitterness on the back end. It has a sweetness to it. Right there up front, kind of in the middle. The back end is where it fades off into that dark bread crust, kind of a bittering malts. It's really good, very flavorful. This is a really nice sipper type of a beer. Relaxing. This is a treat kind of a beer. To sit and drink on it after a hard day's work. Treating yourself to a good beer. You guys are like, what's wrong with you? Oh, gee. I'm not gonna say what I was almost said. So yeah, this is a really, really good beer. Really good. It kind of almost has that kind of a feature to it, like a stout, in the way of that. I think, although it's really, really good and flavorful cold, as this warms up just a little bit, I think the flavors might even come through even bigger. It's a good possibility because it's pretty cold right now. Just came out of the fridge, so you do get the toasted malts in there, toasted grains. You get the bockage, you know, the feel of that you are drinking a bock, because these are bock characteristics, but just doubled. It's a double bock. It's a double bocked beer. Woo, man. Well, thank you, Wayne. Man, I like your name too. That's a cool name. But all right. Yeah, I appreciate him sending me these two to try out, because I don't see this in anywhere that I go, any liquor stores that I've been in. I haven't seen this, so it's cool to get to try something that you probably would never have gotten to try. Custom built our brew house around the grain house. Calls for so much grain, we had to custom build our brew house around it. Oh man. Woo. That is good. That is really good. Okay, man, I'm going to enjoy this for the rest of the evening. Looking at our Alexa deal over there, showed Jerry Springer dead at at 79 years old over there. People, almost anybody that I've worked with and stuff, that's what they would always chant at me. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. I guess that's from the Jerry Springer show or something, I don't know, but I never watched it. I've known some people that do watch it just because of the stupidness of it, and that it's just so ridiculous. They watch it just to laugh. But I should have told you, you know, I might chat a little bit, so if you don't want to listen to me chat, then you could just, after you've heard what you want to hear of the review, then you can just turn it off. It's pretty easy. Turn it off. I had a comment on one of my reviews just this morning that says, what did he say? First, let's see, took you 3 minutes to take a drink. I've taken longer than that. That guy doesn't even know. And I watched it, and I was watching to see when I would take my first drink. It was actually 3 minutes and 19 seconds. So I had to correct him there. I said actually it was 3 minutes and 19 seconds. But and I was listening to it, and I was like, let me just hear that. Let me just listen to my how I start this video out, and whether or not I'm making, you know, I'm just doing nonsense, saying stupid stuff that doesn't even have anything to do with the beverage that I'm reviewing. It was a tropical juice drink or something like that. And I was reading stuff off the can that somebody might be interested in hearing, you know. I was doing what I call a full review. You know, that's the way I've been doing it since I started doing this, you know. And I said, his name was Smiley. I said, well, Smiley, I guess what you're looking for is somebody that turns on the camera, cracks open the beverage, tastes it, says whether or not he likes it, and then he's done. I'm sure there's channels out there that do it that way. I just don't like doing that. 60 degrees outside. It's been raining for like off and on for 2 days here in Tulsa. It's really wet and squishy outside right now. Thunder was just a rumbling overnight. I mean, it's like, felt like I was in one of those vibrating beds or something. And then before that, we had a F-16 go over the house, and he did a burnout right above our house. And Jeremy come out of his room like, "Did you hear that?" I said, "Yeah." I first called it an F-15, but it turns out it's an F-16. So I guess they haven't been doing their drills since COVID. So they had it shut down for a while. Now they're just now getting back to doing it. But so yeah, it was pretty wild how they do that. Reminded me of Top Gun. Is there anything else I want to chat about? I do this kind of stuff sometimes when I'm reviewing a special beer. I consider this a special one. It's a $3 beer, plus it's a really good quality beer. And I call it a gift that Wayne sent me these. I was hoping that Wayne wasn't thinking, crap, I sent him that beer and he's not reviewing it. I mean, it's been a few days, you know. It's like, what's going on? Did he just drink it and not review it? What's wrong with him? I know. That's probably not what you were thinking. But I still feel like I need to get to this beer. But I knew it was 8.2%. And when my wife is here and my son, you know, and we're doing stuff, playing games or watching movies or something, and I drink an 8.2% beer, as the night progresses, my eyelids start getting heavy because I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work, and so I'm already tired. So then I go and drink a big alcohol, you know, a big ABV beer. It doesn't take long, that alcohol starts. So I don't do it. Like, I either do it either on the weekend, the bigger beers like this, or I do it on nights when I find everybody else is occupied doing something else. Wow. It's starting to warm up a little bit, and I think my theory was actually correct. As it warms up just a little bit, it's starting to show more characteristics, or it's heightening the ones that I already got, type of a thing. Darker beers seem to be kind of like that, you know? Have you seen this thing that pops up on your search thing, or maybe it's just me? Somebody makes these videos that shows like an actor or somebody famous or whatever has died, and you're like, what? You gotta be kidding me. And I don't want to go into that video because I don't know, you know, I don't want to give them the satisfaction that I fell for it, because it seems a little ludicrous. I'm like, let me search this for myself. So I go and, you know, put it into Wikipedia or whatever it's called. And it's not true. This person didn't pass away. I'm like, what did they get out of, like, pulling people's legs with that kind of crap, you know? Has anybody seen those before? I haven't had anything like really big, anybody really big that I'm a big fan of, like Harrison Ford, or trying to think of other older actors that I'm a fan of. Mel Gibson, you know, somebody like that, which would really floor me to lose somebody that I really have looked up to, you know, watching their movies. So okay. We're 5 minutes away from 30 minutes. I know you guys didn't watch this whole video. Did you? Some people have said, Jerry, when I watch your videos, it's like I'm having a beer with an old friend, you know. And that's cool because I feel like that sometimes too when I'm doing it like this. You know, I feel like I'm just hanging out with you guys and we're just chatting and sharing a beer, conversation, you know, laughing, joking around. I think Wayne actually said that. Wayne Allen, he said that. So that's cool. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Go try to find a movie. Hey, have you guys seen Cocaine Bear? Have you seen that? When I first saw the advertisement to that, I was like, oh my gosh, that looks funny. I got to see this. And then come to find out it's based on a true story. Did you know that? Out of Virginia, I think. It happened in 1985. I was getting married when I was 19 years old and this happened. This drug dealer had like a bunch of bricks of, you know, coke, and he was throwing it out of this airplane. He was trying to get his maybe I shouldn't tell you. I'm going to ruin it for somebody that hasn't seen it yet. I'm not like that. People thinking they ruin a movie for me, it doesn't ruin it for me because I forget what they tell me, and then I enjoy it anyway. But maybe this will entice you to see it. So he throws all this coke out. Plus he has a backpack on. I think he has some in his backpack too. And he goes to jump out of the airplane, and he jumps up to go out, and he hits his forehead on the interior of the plane to jump out, and knocks him out. So here he is, unconscious, falling to the earth, and dies. He lands like in a neighborhood, I think. His body lands in the neighborhood, but all this coke goes everywhere throughout the forest in Virginia, and some bear gets a hold of. This is in the movie. Some bear gets a hold of it and gets hooked on the coke, and he starts, you know. Actually, it's a female bear. She's man, I hope I ain't ruining it for people. They're gonna be mad at me. Starts killing people. But there's a comedy. It's got a comedy to it as well. So it was just funny. Some of the stuff that happened, and some of the stuff was ridiculous, but it was entertaining. It was just a crazy movie. My wife and Jeremy and I watched it last night, I think it was. I'm just drawing this video out to 30 minutes so that you guys can go, 30 minutes? How is this review of this beer 30 minutes? Oh my gosh. I've almost drank this whole beer sitting here talking to you guys. And girls. If any girls are watching me. Okay. Well, I'm going to end it here. I thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks again to Wayne for sending me this. I appreciate that as well. That's very nice of you. And we'll see you on the next one. It's been nice chatting with you guys, and thanks for sitting there having a beer with me. Bye.